Hey everyone, it is Monday, February 14th. Maybe I could sit a little closer. There we go. And I was gonna say something and it just completely left my mind. Oh, right. I've already written a blog about pricing models for MMOs. I cite some games specifically, Star Trek Online, Champions, D&D Online, Lotro, games like that. And I just kind of go over the basics of it. It's not all encompassing. I mean, I'm just glossing over it. But water in my ear, water. Uh, I just got out of the shower, um, and I need a haircut, and I should probably trim my beard. Anyways, I've been thinking about getting a lifetime subscription to Champions. Now, this is not set in stone. I'm just bouncing the idea around. Usually, before I make a massive expenditure of cash, $300 is massive, or appropriate enough to call massive. I usually like to justify it with three reasons. Good reasons. Like, back in 2007 when I got a PSP, I wanted to give myself three reasons for splurging on something like that. The first reason was they were releasing a limited edition Star Wars one that was white with Darth Vader's face on the back. I was like, good reason right there. And that came with a game that I was interested in playing, Battlefront Renegade Squadron. And then as I did more research, I came to find out that there was a new Final Fantasy Tactics, or a re-release of Final Fantasy Tactics called War of the Lions. And they had redone it, gotten rid of the English, added cel-shaded cutscenes with voice acting, and I was must-have. So that was reason number two. Reason number three was the fact that they had other tactical games, and I'm a fan of tactical games. I'm actually looking at the stack of games. D&D Tactics was actually reason three, but that morphed over time into the re-release of Lunar, the Silver Star story. Or Silver Star. The Silver Star that became Silver Star Story. Silver Star Story Complete. It's Silver Star Harmony now. There's so many versions of it. You can read all about that on my blog, where I break it down for you a bit with screenshots. You'd have to look for it. I didn't do tags. At least I don't do tags on my blog, so just scroll through the pages. You'll find it eventually. I talk about it a lot. Anyways. Oh, but yeah, three reasons for spending a lot of money on something. So, I mean, that was the PlayStation Portable. Three good reasons for getting the Star Trek Online lifetime subscription. I already had two friends playing it. I've been impressed with the game very much. I love Star Trek. Love Star Trek. Also, it's still growing, and growing rapidly. Or at least as rapid as online content grows. So, I don't know if that was three reasons or four or five. Whatever. Anyways. Basically, I like having concrete, good reasons for buying stuff. And thus far, having a lifetime subscription to Champions would open up character creation to the freeform, which Champions was pretty much the first pencil and paper role-playing game I ever played in the mid-90s. I only played it once or twice with a friend of mine, and I really didn't know what I was doing. It was really my first exposure to the pencil and paper variant of role-playing. Before that, I had only really played computer games that were RPGs. And around about that time, I was playing Final Fantasy 3, 6, whichever. American 3. Yeah. Because that's... Never mind. Anyways, I had a brain fart just there. You just saw it happen. Right there, on camera. I'm waving my hand like I'm some kind of Jedi man. You did not see that. I might edit this out. Oh, probably not. anyways, so it was really my first pencil and paper introduction Champions. And when it came out online for free to play, I was pretty thrilled. When it originally launched, I was pretty thrilled about it. You know, pencil and paper role-playing systems really do lend themselves well to a good MMO system. It makes sense. There are numbers behind it. There's synergies and things that you can understand. And, you know, sometimes you can just go out and buy the rulebook. And that explains why everything works the way it does and how it works the way it does. And if they did a decent enough translation, like, for example, D&D Online, you can make some inferences between the actual paper system and the game. So, I mean, in the pencil and paper system, I mean, unless your DM is in the habit of throwing jump checks at you all the time, you really don't need jump. Whereas in DDO, jump is a good thing to have because it's terrain negotiation. With Champions, though, okay, so my 3 reasons thus far are: 1, it gives me everything I want, like access to all the stuff I want, which is cool. 2, see, this is why I haven't done it yet. I can't just come up with them off the top of my head. None of my friends are playing this game. In fact, none of them are really interested in it. Well, that's not true. I have a couple friends who play it, but they're more doing it on the side. I mean, I'm doing it on the side, but I'm having too much fun with it. I really, really want to make a power armor superhero. You know, just chest beam, a minigun, and, you know, wrist rockets, or whatever the hell they are. And, concussion beam comes out of the palm of your hand. Yeah, kind of like Iron Man, but not quite. I just like that stuff. That's cool. I don't know. Maybe this will come up again in the future. I've already probably gone on too long about it and saying ums and ahs and having brain farts. So, wow, it's getting kind of windy out. I'm going to cut this short and direct you to my blog. Is Twitter working for anyone? Because I'm just getting like a blank page with the Twitter bar on top. And a link to a game that I didn't know Cryptic was making, but apparently they are, based on 4th edition D&D rules. Now, I'm excited about this, but a friend I shared it with is obviously underwhelmed, mostly because he doesn't like 4th edition, in relationship to Forgotten Realms. So I'm going to put the link to Neverwinter. It is playneverwinter.com. It's coming out sometime this year by Cryptic. As my friend puts it, how did he put it? So I said it's being made by Cryptic, and he said, oh, so it will be good, but rushed and unfinished. Yeah, ye of little faith. But anyways, I'm looking forward to it, and it's a 4th edition co-op game that takes place in the future of Forgotten Realms. Well, the current day Neverwinter. I'm used to playing in the older Neverwinter, which I'm really torn about 3.5.4. Okay, this is going on way too long. So, anyways, check that out. It's just like a splash page right now of nothing. You can sign up for a newsletter or what have you. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. So until next time, I might have a remote control so I can just go click.